Hello! Today we'll learn how to do half leg wax with soft wax. I'll use two kinds of wax, and wax for sensitive skin that has titanium dioxide mixed in to have a buffer between the skin and the strip, and also a more sticky wax for more resistant hair. Today we'll do ergonomically correct waxing because being in the industry for so long, my back hurts a little bit, my shoulders hurt, so I will teach you the right way to do waxing so you're kind to your body. First, you have to wear gloves and analyze the skin. The skin has to be unbroken, with no irritation and no inflammation, and not excessive dryness. So her skin is perfect for waxing, and we'll start using the soft wax on the half leg first. When you remove the wax from the container, consider it as a liquid. Think it's a soup. How you will hold a spatula with soup on will hold it totally straight. If you start to mix it and to swing it around, it will be all over the place. So dip it all the way in, wipe one side clean, and then use your hand underneath, and then you spread. When you spread the wax, be sure you hold the spatula at 45 degrees, so you spread it as thin as possible. We do not double dip these days. In order to save spatula, I like to wrap a paper around it, and we use the other side. Again, it's a soup. We wipe it, and I apply it. I only apply whatever faces me. The first rule in soft wax is to apply the wax as thin as possible. The wax that has titanium dioxide as a buffer goes a little bit thicker than the clear wax. When I put my strip on the wax, I'm sure I start in a clean place here and clean place where I start. So I wrap 1, 2, tagging in the direction of the hair growth, hold the skin really tight, and pull close and parallel to the skin. So it is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. My body goes after my strip. If you imagine an arrow in the middle of the strip, your hand has to aim wherever the arrow points. If you go up, if you go left, if you go right, you pull skin. So the second rule in wax is keep the skin tight and pull the strip close and parallel to the skin. She's totally clean. And now I clean the residues in a crisscross manner, and everything is clean. If you have any hair floating, you have to warm it, tug it, and pull it, and it's out. On the second leg, I will use a different wax. Again, as a spoon, I apply it really fast, almost on the whole half or leg. I wrap it, again as a spoon, not even a drop. And in the trash. I use only half of the spatula, the other half I'll use it for the other leg. This is a clear wax that has olive oil in, so it's for sensitive skin. Again, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we clean crisscross. We'll wax the knees now. The skin on the knees is tougher and dry. The wax will go in the skin and will be impossible to remove. So we like to lubricate a little bit to equalize that porosity with 1 drop of oil. It's a hydrophilic oil, very little oil we need, and we'll lubricate. Also, the toes, because toes are dry, and we need to put a little buffer between the dryness and the wax. Otherwise, the wax will just penetrate and rip the skin. If you feel like you put too much oil, you can get a strip and you can wipe it. When we apply the wax on the knee, we apply it with straight knees. And when you remove it, we bend the knee. Okay, we'll use the same olive oil wax. I remove it very nicely without dripping. I stretch the skin, keep the spatula at 45 degrees. And do not double dip. It has oil, which is a buffer. And we throw the spatula away. We get the strip. I like to soften the strip, and we bend her knees. The skin is tight. It's a straight surface here. 1, 2, 3. Right here, we have to stop because we have to pull in the direction of the arrow from the middle of the strip. And this area goes down. What will happen if I do the whole area in one pull? This goes up and it will pull the skin from here, making her a big red spot. So right here we have a straight surface. We have to take the curve. Here the same. And the knee is just perfectly clean. Everybody has problems with the knees. If you do it this way, you'll never encounter a problem. If you want to show both knees to see how easy it was, no redness, no flakiness, no leftover wax. It is never the wax who creates problems, it's the waxer. So to show you this, I will try a different wax. This is a wax for resistant hair. It's extra sticking to the skin and to the hair. It's a honey wax. It removes everything. So during the filming today, we use 3 waxes. And it doesn't matter what wax you use. If you prep the skin properly, you will not have a problem. You dispose of the spatula, and now we bend the knees so the skin is tight. And again, this is straight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I wanted to tell you how much this takes because it's hard to remove. Even if I put oil on that knee, I have to warm it really good so it comes out. So when you have wax that doesn't come out, just warm it with friction movements. You follow the curve of the knee. So again, you never apply the wax and the strip in 2 separate planes, because this plane goes up and this one goes down. So to avoid any problem, do it separate. We do the same thing anytime you do a face wax, a bikini wax, or knees. She's perfectly clean.